Until we start doing this, society will never take men seriously. So you might be asking your question, what? What more do we have to do? We work, we sacrifice, we break our backs. What more do we have to do? Tell the truth. Tell people that you're tired. Let people know that you're overwhelmed, that you're not okay up here. I was going through some of the comments on the video I made about a week ago, and I saw some comments that were just weird to me. Some individuals were like, stop belly aching, get back to work. Complaining never gets you anywhere in this life. And I'm like, bruh, did you even take time to watch the video? Is your attention span so short that you couldn't even watch a 27-minute video? Because you would see that it was everything but complaining, but it was just me expressing myself. And it felt darn good right after. And a lot of you men out here need to get to a point where you begin to express how you feel. We want society to prioritize men's mental health when we don't even prioritize it ourselves. When people say, yo, are you doing okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just a little tired. Then a little while down the road, people will continue to ask, are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I got it. Blah, blah. Yeah, stop trying to be a hero. Stop trying to act like that it's okay when it's not okay. How are we going to complain that people don't prioritize our mental health when we don't do it either? Men are supposed to be tough. We're supposed to not complain. We're supposed to suck it up. Just do it. But we're breaking down. We have cut ourselves off. But yet we don't think enough of ourselves to reach out when we need help. Guys, we have to do a better job at not bashing other guys who say I'm tired, who say that I'm overwhelmed, who say that I feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders and it's crushing me. Like, we got to do a better job at sitting down like, yo, bro, let's talk. Tell me what's on your mind. Just lay it all out there on the table. And to be real with you all, that's all some men really need is an outlet. It's a safe space for them to just open up and let it out and then regroup and get on back out in the field and do what it is they need to do. But as long as you keep keeping things to yourself and complaining inward, there will never be any highlighting of men's mental health because it does not show that we even care. Bashing other men because they're tired is not showing that you care about their mental health. That doesn't make them weak. It actually makes you look weak because you're not really extending the heart for your fellow brother. I talked about this on a previous video that men have a higher likelihood of unaliving themselves than women do because they feel like they don't have anybody to talk to. Ladies do a very good job at creating safe spaces. They do a very good job at being vulnerable with one another, while us guys are constantly looking at each other as competition. Like, bro, do you? I want you to win. I want you to get what it is you deserve. That's not taking any food off of my plate. You're not my competition. And you shouldn't look at me like I'm yours. Let's build each other up. Let's help each other. What's the problem? If we want the world to take men's mental health seriously, we have to show the world that we do take it seriously. And by doing that, stop making fun of each other, stop belittling each other, stop looking at each other like your competition, stop beating each other down if you want the world to care about this. It's simple. It's so simple. Some of you, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, some of you old heads out here, like you 50 plus, 60 years old, your way of thinking is terrible. You always talk down on the younger generation of men like, oh, they're so weak, they're so fragile, they're so vulnerable, but who raised them? Who raised them? Generation X, you talking down on the millennials? Who are the parents of the millennials? Millennials, you talking down on Generation Z. Who are the parents of Generation Z? Make it make sense. Maybe if there was a better job done with raising these kids, we wouldn't see all of the chaos that we see in the world today. But that's a whole nother story. Let's stick to the topic. I want to see men open up more. And it doesn't mean that you're soft. It doesn't mean you don't have it all together. It just means that you're freaking human. You're not a robot. You don't run off of a battery. You run off of blood in your veins. Your heart is pumping. Your mind is going. You have emotions. And you got to stop being afraid of showing that. But I already see it. Don't let anybody see you cry. Don't let anybody see this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, keep thinking that. And we'll just continue to count all of the men who off themselves. Because they followed that stupid advice of staying to yourself. There were people who commented on my video, another man just tired, who were thanking me for opening up and who were thanking me for creating that space. And they told so many stories in those comments. Go back and look at that video. Look at all of the comments. Because if you're on this channel right now because of that video and you haven't watched it since, you need to go back and look at all of the comments and look how I took my time with each and every one of them to acknowledge them, to let them know that this is a safe space. Not all guys are going to do this. Some guys have this really toxic mentality, but that's not what we're doing over here. If I can do something and say something that can make a man take a stand for himself and open up and let some of those emotions and feelings out so that he can feel better, bro, I'm gonna do that. It's so much negativity here on YouTube. It's so much toxicity. Why duplicate it? Why? Not over here. If you want the world to prioritize men's mental health, start acting like it. Start prioritizing it yourself. Support each other. Don't beat each other down. Be there for one another. And then society will see, wow, men are actually not at each other's throats. They're not beating each other up over the head with bats, and they're not shooting each other either. They're actually consoling each other, comforting each other. They're actually supporting each other. They really are taking it serious. Will we see a world like that? I don't know. Because pride is very, very high as a man. And, you know, the Bible says that pride comes before destruction. Just keep that in mind. Yo, comment, like, share, subscribe if you're new, if you feel this. Peace.